Hey, my name is Courtney and I'm person 1, so I'm going to read the poem. The name of our poem is Theme for English B, and the author is Langston Hughes, and it's on page 700. The instructor said, "Go home and write a page tonight and let that page come out of you. Then it will be true." I wonder if it's that simple. I am 22, colored, born in Winston-Salem. I went to school there, then Durham, then here, to this college on the hill above Harlem. I'm the only colored student in my class. The steps from the hill lead down to Harlem, through a park, then I cross St. Nicholas, 8th Avenue, 7th, then I come to the Y, the Harlem Branch Y, where I take the elevator up to my room, sit down, and write this page. It's not easy to know what is true for you or me at 22, at my age. But I guess I'm what I feel, and I see what I hear. Harlem, I hear you. Hear you, hear me. We two, you, me, talk on this page. I hear New York too. Me, who? Well, I like to eat, sleep, drink, and be in love. I like to work, read, learn, and understand life. I like to pipe for a Christmas present or records. Bessie, Bop, or Bach. I guess being colored doesn't make me not like the same things white folks like. Who are there other races? So will my page be colored that I write? Being me, it will not be white, but it will be a part of you, instructor. You are white, yet a part of me, as I am a part of you. That's American. Sometimes perhaps you don't want to be a part of me, nor do I often want to be a part of you. But we are, that's true. As I learn from you, I guess you learn from me, although you're older and white and somewhat more free. This is my page for English B. This poem describes an assignment given which states to write a page about anything about you. Just to relax and write what comes to your mind. This author describes sounds and surroundings as well as its situations that they go through in life. The author is colored and questions what that means. Shouldn't they like the same thing as other folks of other races? The author writes things they enjoy and says it's no different than that of a white person. This poem is about the speaker, and they share their thoughts and feelings. They share about their thoughts on life and why that we are all American and we all like the same things no matter what our races are.
Hello, my name is Alessandra Torres, and I am part of group number 4. The speaker of the poem is an African American male from the South. He is attending college in New York and is an outcast in his English class. Although he enjoys doing the same activities as any other 22-year-old, he is struggling to live in 1951, where a mass amount of discrimination towards African Americans existed. The message of the poem is that one can always learn something from another person, no matter their race or social background. By living in a country full of diversity, a person will learn from another willingly or not because they are exposed to different races and cultures in their everyday lives. The tone of the poem was ironic. The speaker questions his ability to write a page that represents his true person, but he finds it hard to define if the professor wants him to write what's true to the speaker or what's true to the professor. This is ironic because by the end of the poem, he successfully completes the assignment for the white professor identifying his true self according to the truth of the speaker. The ironic tone is also present in line 21 through 27 when he was describing the things he enjoys to do. Ironically, he likes to do the things that society does not expect him to like. In the last stanza of the poem, the ironic tone is truly present because the speaker starts to let the professor know that they are more alike than society expects. He states, "You are white, yet a part of me as I am a part of you." That's American. Ironically, and without knowing or wanting to, the professor and the student have a lot to learn from one another because they affect each other's lives greatly.
Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Islas and I'm a part of Group 4, and Group 4 is analyzing the poem Theme for English B by Langston Hughes. Individually, my job was to identify 3 poetic devices throughout the poem. The 3 I was able to identify was the hyperbole, personification, and tone. I'd like to look at the hyperbole in line 4. And hyperbole is basically an exaggeration that the poet uses. Here we see in line 4, and let that page come out of you. Obviously, it's not going to literally come out of the student. If not, what the teacher's asking the student to do is to let the assignment be influenced by the student's being or thoughts. Now we can go ahead and look at personification. Personification is, personifying an object, or in this case, describing an abstraction. I'll go ahead and read you lines 17 through 20. But I guess I'm what I feel and see and hear. Harlem, I hear you. Hear you, hear me. We two, you, me, talk on this page. I hear New York too. Me, who? Throughout this dialogue, we see how Hughes personifies Harlem and New York in the first person. Here when he says, hear me, we two. Not only that, but he even goes so far as to personify New York when he says, who, me, in a first person, giving you the sense that New York is talking. Now I'd like to show you the tone. And the tone is, the poet's attitude towards the poem's subject matter. I'll go ahead and read lines 25 through 40. I guess being colored doesn't make me not like the same things other folks like who are other races. So will my page be colored that I write? Being me, it will not be white, but it will be a part of you, instructor. You are white, yet a part of me, as I am a part of you. That's American. Sometimes perhaps you don't want to be a part of me, nor do I often want to be a part of you, but we are, that's true. As I learn from you, I guess you learn from me. Although you're older and white, and somewhat more free. This is my page for English B. The tone Hughes gives off is a bit negative and represents the stereotypes of colored people as he says, I guess being colored doesn't make me not like the same things, the things other folks like who are other races. Many may say, because he's colored, oh, he's colored and uncultured. However, that's a stereotype that, as we can see here, makes him feel disconnected from others. In addition, there's a sense of alienation when we read here. Nor do I often want to be a part of you, but we are, that's true. We can see how Hughes shows internal conflict of not wanting to be similar or even related to the teacher, but in one way or another, they are similar. Another example is here when he says, yet a part of me is, and I am a part of you. That's American.